there is a purpose behind this because I want to learn because it is international language as well.
When we started our English journey, we faced so many problems. Like there is no any environment to learn this language. We won't be able to speak English in our surrounding people.
Now I can introduce myself. I'll introduce myself again. So my name is Mantasha. I'm from UP. I have pursued my master from English. My hobbies I love reading, speaking English, listening song, singing song, and traveling as well. I'm running YouTube channel Fluent Mantasha. That's all.
So can I introduce myself, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
So thank you so much. This is Maliha binti Masood speaking in front of you. I study in 7th standard. I love to know new things, especially vocabulary related. If I talk about my family consists of 4 members. They're my parents, me and my brother. As you know that his name is Muwaj bin Masood. He also studies in 7th standard. You'll be glad to know, ma'am, that we are siblings as well as we are twins. If we talk about where I am belong to, so I belong to Bangladesh as your neighbor country. So that's it about me.
That's amazing to hear that. How about you?
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. I'm very interested to introduce myself. So it's me, Muaz bin Masood, speaking in front of you. I study 7th standard and we're siblings as well as twins, baby. We both are belong to Dinazpur district, Bangladesh. I hope you know Bangladesh very well. And if I talk about my hobbies, then I like to riding bicycle, speaking English with a stranger, and making English blog video. We have been learning this language about 1 year. So that's all about us.
So
That's
ma'am,
amazing to hear that.
would you like to share with us about your English journey?
Okay, sure. If I talk about my English journey, and that was really difficult for me, but I would like to tell you in brief. Okay, so I started from listening in English. I used to watch lots of content on YouTube related English, and I started from this and AI from this, like speaking. I started speaking practice from AI. So these are something I started. I would say that I started my journey from these things.
That's great. That's great. So, when did you realize that I have to start my speaking journey? When did you realize?
I realized that kind of that I used to see people they speak in English, so I feel very inspiration from them, especially my teacher around me. They speak very well in English, so I thought that I should also speak like them. So this is something the inspiration I would say I got from my teachers.
So ma'am, is there any person behind you that who has learned to you how to speak English fluently?
Um, Come again.
So as I was telling you that is there any person behind you that from whom have you learned it?
Um, yeah, there is a purpose behind this because I want to learn because it is international language as well. On the other hand, I think if I learn this skill, so I'll be a good candidate. I can get good job as well. There is a lots of option if you upskill your English, I think.
Oh, that's
Yes,
great.
ma'am, your conception is totally correct.
So, how long have you been using this language, English?
It's been 1 year, I would say. I'm practicing, but continuously for 3 months.
Okay, that's great. So, ma'am, if you have any question, you can ask me or my sister.
Yeah, yeah, sure, definitely. So you both like make videos together, right?
Yeah.
So, so any problems you get through like while learning this language? Would you like to tell me?
Sure, ma'am, we will tell you in front of you that when we started our English journey, we faced so many problems. Like there is no any environment to learn this language. We won't be able to speak English in our surrounding people. If I can say that that time we faced hesitation, so many problems we faced. But if I say that by making so many video, by you can say that by speaking in front of people, nowadays we don't feel any hesitation in front of people as well as we don't do anything that what they are saying. We always respect them and we always speak with our native language, that is Bangla. I know you know very well. And if I say that nowadays by making so many videos, by connecting with different people, nowadays we don't face any problem. So carefully we are making a blog video.
That's amazing. Really nice to meet. Really nice to hear that. Just talk about your family members as well. Can I know?
Yeah, sure. We would like to share with you about our family. As my sister Molly had told you that there are four family members in our family. They are my parents, me, and my sister. Actually, we are a nuclear family, and we are trying to speak in English all the time with our parents and with my sister as well. We three together. We always try to speak in English. And in our actually, when we fall in danger, everybody come to help us. So through we are very happy family. We are trying. We are very busy person because you'll be glad to know that my father is a physics professor of a college and my mother is also a teacher. So actually, I'm very happy about my family. So that's it.
That's really nice to hear that. It's amazing. Okay, any question from your side?
Yeah. And now it's your turn. I don't know. I'd like to know from your family.
Okay, about my family, there are five members in my family. My brother, sister, and I, my parents. Yeah, five members only, small family. And they are also learning. My brother is learning something related computer designs, and my sister is learning like something else.
So you are the younger one or you are the
I'm
senior
elder
one?
one. I'm elder one.
Okay, okay. So you have much responsibility of them, right?
Yeah, I have lots of responsibility, not much. I would say that my mom always supports me in everything. And in study as well. She doesn't give me too much pressure. I just focus on study only.
So are you
So,
studying at college or any?
I have pursued my master from Urdu subject, but I'll do my master again. I took 1 year's gap. But I'm not studying only, practicing speaking only, except this. I am not doing anything.
so ma'am, how do you practice every single day? What do you do?
I just make target all the time and just plan my day next day tomorrow what I'll do, like, or before coming this video I was just writing whatever I'll do next day. So I don't take too much pressure on myself while just reading and writing, like, listening. I just learn words. I don't just take another time, like spare time to learn new words phrase, but reading, by reading and listening, I learns the word as well. So it also saved my time. On the other hand, I just speak with AI 15 minutes at least. Yeah, that's really helped me to speak well.
So I'm curious to know you, ma'am, that how do you read? That mean you memorize the things or you just read?
I just read, and just I read for enjoying, I read for comprehension. This thing I do.
That's great. That's great.
So I want to know, what do you do for practicing English? Like, do you read it or not?
Yeah, actually, ma'am, actually speaking, it's a long story. If I tell you about details, like that fast, we try to speak in English all time. You know that by saying our fluency, you can consider that we all time we're trying our best to speak in English all time with our parents, with English teacher, class teacher, and with each other. And we are having this type of conversation, at least one conversation in a day per day, every single day. We're trying to best, and also without this we're trying to listen more and more English pieces. Yes, and if you say that reading, so sometimes when we get free time, when we don't have any kind of works, other works, in that time we read. But most of the time we don't read because, as you know, that we are studying at seventh standard or
Yes, yes,
students, so
I
most of the time we're
understand.
busy at our studies. So that's why.
Totally understand it. Making time for reading and still you're studying as well, that's really hard. I can totally understand. It's really
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes,
So,
it
do
is
you
so
feel
difficult.
sometimes overwhelming to have too much pressure studying and practicing speaking as well? Any kind of problem, struggle you get?
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't catch you. Come again.
I said, do you get any struggle while just like studying and practicing speaking as well? Any problem, struggle you get through?
Yeah, actually, to be honest, that in the previous time when we was beginner, when we just started our English journey, in that time we faced a lot of problem, and because we are a student, we have much works at our academic study, and we are practicing a lot. We are getting a much pressure, but nowadays we have conquered, we have overcome our problems. Nowadays we're not getting much problems. We have managed our times.
That's amazing. Yeah, you are very nice persons, and you as well, your sister as well. Nice. So, Do you get any criticism, like you just both together sit and just speak any kind of problems, like people say something about this thing, anything?
Actually, we have faced, you can say that we have faced, actually, we have a YouTube channel. We have been running our YouTube channel for 1 year. But without our YouTube channel, we have been running our Facebook page as well for 1 year, you can say. Actually, when we started making a English blog video, in that time, we faced so many criticization. People are criticizing about us. They cannot tolerate us. I think that this is the icon. This is the you can say that a shine of going on the right way, because I think that they are criticizing about us, so we are on the right way. If they are supporting us, we are on the wrong way. I'm just thinking it.
That's amazing. That's nice mindset you have. Really glad to hear that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
improve mindset, you can say.
Yeah, yeah, you will definitely success. You will get success because I can see that you have good mindset as well and positive thinking as well, you think. That's really
Actually,
amazing.
to be honest, when other people will start something new, some people will laugh at us. Some people will say that it's not good,
Yeah.
don't do that. But at the end, they will acknowledge us. And even it happens with us. First, they didn't try to understand what I'm doing. Now they are acknowledging us. Now they are trying to hire us.
Yes, exactly. You're right. Because now in beginning time no one supports us, like we are the one, we have to support ourselves. We have to just stand by ourselves totally. We are the one, we just support. And in beginning time we shouldn't have the expectation from others to support and stand by ourselves. We are the one, we have to do by our own self, I think.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Time for a beginner, it's very difficult to do something to continue the work. Actually, we are having conversation, and it is very much difficult to us and to you also to continue it. To speak in English as well, it's very normal. It's not difficult, but to continue it, it's very much difficult.
Exactly, that's something, it's very difficult. So how about you, speak something. Like, tell me about your something that you like about English, whatever. Like
Definitely,
reading,
I like.
something, listening. What you listen, what you like in listening. What do you like watching movies, cartoons, something else?
Yes, first question you that I like very much English. Previous time when I didn't start my English journey, that I don't like this. That it is necessary for me or not. First, my brother has learned it. Through my brother, I have learned this language. I can say you, and from that time, I have thought that I have to also learn this language. In our country, the peoples are so learning. It has increased day by day. They are learning English. So why I am not? I can fine. From that time, I have started my English journey. I can say you that I have started listening more and more. You can say it is also one part that if I speak as well and if I listen more and more English speeches video, it will be very better for me. And I watched more and more English blog video content. You can say. And by listening, I have captured in my mind and I can understand what they are saying. It is the only most important part to my life, that listening. Just not only speaking, not only English related things, if I listen any kind of things, it will be very better for me, or those who are beginner. I can say I'm not doing great. I'm not a English speaker. I can speak it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, I can understand. That's amazing. You just give first priority for listening. That's really amazing.
So, ma'am, do you speak in English with your parents and with your siblings?
No, I don't speak. I don't have any environment or offline, but online I have artificial environment, I would say.
So, how many sessions do you take per day?
To be honest, I just take only one session and I speak all by myself and with AI, and I have online friends as well. I talk to them and only.
That's great. That's great. So, on which application do you speak with AI?
As fluency, you know.
It's Fluently.
I
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I talk there, and also I just chat GPT, I would say. I use chat GPT for speaking.
Yeah, we have also used the ChatGPT for sometimes. We see that it's very helpful for us, for English learner as well.
I'm also talk with him that so many times. It was a great time for me.
Yeah, yeah, that's really amazing. And we learn so many things in terms of anything, pronunciation, grammar, all the things, sentence formation. We can ask anything.
Yes, everything we can learn through this.
Uh,
Yeah,
do you think, would you like to give us some suggestion to improve our spoken English?
yeah, yeah, sure. For why not? I think that we should start from listening as much as we can. We should listen. We have available on YouTube. There are lots of plethora of content on YouTube. We can listen without just wasting investing any penny. We can just watch there. And on the other hand, when it comes to speaking, so we have AI as well. We can talk if we are shy introvert, so we can talk to AI as well. And we have multiple option that application we can talk peoples as well in English, and free application also there. It's up to people how they are passionate, how much they have passion for speaking English. We have lots of options. There is no problem because we have a smartphone. We can learn any skills, I think.
So, ma'am, do you think that should a English learner or should we start our spoken English with the grammar or without grammar?
I think we should just learn little bit grammar. It's really important to make good from frame sentence perfectly, accurately. That's really important. But basic sentence is really important to know for speaking well, I think.
You're right. I'm agree with you.
I'm also agree with you, ma'am. We have to most of the time we speak like native,
Yes.
but if
In
we
past, the present time, we make lots of mistakes. So we should know this thing as well.
yes, ma'am, you're right. First of all, I can say you that first we have to follow some grammatical rules. It will be very better for us, right? When we will become a beginner
But
level.
we shouldn't go into this too much. Like grammar, basic grammar is enough. When we should go into reading too much, we should immerse ourselves in this. If we dive into reading, so we will just improve our sentence formation, not pronunciation, and we learn lots of word as well. Yeah, and get fluency as well, I think.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm totally agree with you. So, ma'am, if you don't mind, can you hang up this phone for today because it's our dinner time?
Yeah, yeah, sure. There's no problem. I was waiting for your response to wrap up this session.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am, for giving us your valuable time and for talking to us.
It's my pleasure. Always welcome. You can talk to me anytime.
Okay, no
You are
problem.
very
Okay, ma'am.
nice, I would say. Yeah, bye. Bye.
Great night. Goodbye.